What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Sorry, I started this damn show without what's going on? Wait, hold on. Let me mute that 1 second. Hold on. Let me go to the actual the thing. You guys got to bear with me and forgive me, man. I'm switching over from um my iMac until my rig, my $12,000 PC. I've been using an iMac for so long. This Windows PC seems so foreign to me. Also, I got some new equipment for my channel, new microphone, new camera, new everything. You know what I mean? So what's up? Shout out to my boy Sofsky. Shout out to everybody that's rocking out with your boy right here with me, Next Gen 720 in the live stream. I got the article right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the screen with you guys in a second. But it's been a crazy few days since Sunday. Today is what? Tuesday. It's been a crazy few days for me, because of this whole Titanfall fiasco. It's crazy as hell. Let me share my screen with you guys, man. This has been that. Thank you, Polygon. I got the weirdos out for me in full effect. The weirdos are out for me in full effect. First of all, let me do I sound clear to you guys? Like I said, I am using something new here. And let me go back to the actual video to make sure I sound clear to you guys. Just let me know, am I sounding clear? So Next Gen, the man who works for Xbox full time but gets 0 cents, yeah, pretty much. What's going on, Titanfall, with that big old booty? Listen, do I sound clear to you guys? Yeah, clear. All right. All right, let's get on to it. So anyway, we're filling up now. Let me actually I haven't even sent this out on Twitter. But it's been a crazy few days. If you've been living under a rock, or if you've been stuck in Black Bond's attic, or hanging out with booty, or whatever the case may be, and you don't know what's going on, the producer from Respawn Entertainment, he tweeted out a picture of the PlayStation 4 version of Titanfall 2. Which people are taking this whole thing out of content. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this here, especially going by this article right here. Well, like I said, I'm gonna start from right here. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, this gentleman here, Drew McCoy. I hope you guys can see my screen clearly. If not, maybe I can zoom in a little bit more. Can I? Yeah, like I said, I'm new to this whole Windows thing. I'm used to using my Mac. But anyway, this guy here, Drew McCoy, tweeted out a picture of Titanfall 2. And this is the actual picture of the tweet that he sent out, if you don't know. And this gentleman here, which is fine. Nothing was wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's cool. This guy here, Eric, said, give it to me. I preferably have it on the Xbox. And his response to that was, green discs aren't as sexy looking. So I just want, again, then he went on later on to try to clear up and say that he was talking about a demo disc and the whatever version. First of all, which doesn't make any sense, because Eric, us, the consumer, the public, the gamer, we don't know this, any tech disc, any boot up disc. We don't know anything about that. And again, he didn't ask him about a boot up disc. He said he would rather have the game on the Xbox One. And the developers or producer of the game said to him that green discs aren't as sexy looking. Now, people try to come in and damage the controller, said he don't think he meant any harm or that. Come on, but let's be clear of this, okay? Let's be clear of this. Now, there was nothing wrong with him tweeting out the picture of this Titanfall 2 going gold or whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong with this. It was again. So I think a lot of people, now the people, quote unquote, because I'm getting a bunch of hate tweets, a bunch of weird messages and threats and telling me to kill myself and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? Um, People are saying, or doing videos or harassing us, members of BGST, Mooch, myself, all of us, saying that we're corporate slaves, and we're grown men are crying over a picture of a tweet of a diss. And again, they're not they're missing the whole point of this issue. It's not the fact that this man tweeted out this picture of this Titanfall to be on the PlayStation 4 version. Mind you, even though Microsoft has the marketing rights for this game, let's be clear this, okay? We're going to come to that in a minute. Even Microsoft has the marketing rights to Titanfall 2, right? Let's be clear this. Microsoft has the marketing rights to Titanfall 2. So if the developers from, Respawn were going to tweet out a copy of the game, you would think it would be the people that are paying you millions of dollars. I just want to be clear this, okay? But cool. He said that the Xbox versions didn't come in yet. Quick, didn't come in yet. Didn't come in. Cool. What? Okay. Neither here nor there. You know what I mean? But that's not even the issue. I'm gonna come to that in a minute. What started this whole, like I said, it felt like it was a slap in the face to Xbox fans. This was I think it was the guy Xbox Addict, I believe. He didn't want to respond it first, or responded to it first. You know what I mean? You're disrespecting, Xbox fans, the fans that the audience, the platform, which you just sold 10 million copies of Titanfall 1. You know what I mean? 10 million copies. It's probably well over 10 million now, but Titanfall sold over 10 million copies. Okay, or just and this is from Vincent Pella said this thing was last year or so. The game sold over 10 million copies, so it sold 10 million copies. This is like last year or whatever. So this whole 10 million fans that went out and bought your game. So when this Xbox guy here, said to him he would preferably have the game on the Xbox, and the developer's response. Now, we're not talking about somebody within this console war or a PlayStation fan or not a pony, not an Xbox. We're talking about a developer, okay? A developer. That's what I'm trying to tell you about this whole console war, how they flip it. It's for publicity. And like I said, this console war ain't going nowhere. But they put it on people like such as myself and, or crap, the mooches, whoever, you know what I mean? But it's them that starts this stuff, okay? Who started the console war this generation? It was Sony. This is how we trade our games. You remember that? This is how we trade our games. But listen, shall I digress, though? So when this man asked him, he would prefer to have the Titanfall 2 on the Xbox, okay? We're not talking about two or three tweets down the line. His response to him, you see his name there, okay? He was responding to Eric. He told him, when Eric asked him for the Xbox One version, okay? So people said, he didn't know Drew didn't mean anything. Drew didn't mean anything to buy it. Bullshit, okay? Okay? He didn't send a tweet just saying green, this aren't as sexy. He was responding back to Eric, and what he put here, green, this aren't as sexy looking. Now, listen, I ain't claiming to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but damn, my damn sure ain't the dullest. Like, come on now. It is what it is. So, this is where the public the outcry from the Xbox fans, and I forgot what Mooch said or whatever the case may be. And like me, I'm very, when it comes to this whole stuff, as far as the media and websites and tweeting of developers and, Phil Spencer, whoever the hell, what I mean? Do I know a lot of people? I don't say a lot, but do I know? Yes, I do. I mean? Do I talk to people sometimes within the game industry? Yes, I do. But, I got to tell you guys all the time, I don't worship. I don't hero worship. It's not, I don't look at them as celebrities. I don't. I'm just being real. I've been gaming, I don't say all my life. I've been gaming since the early 80s. So, whenever the NES came out, that was my first console. You know what I mean? I played the Atari 2600, the ColecoVision, the Vectrex, and all that stuff. My own console, what really made me a gamer was the NES Excite Bike. You know what I mean? Then my second favorite game was Super Mario Brothers. You know what I mean? So, again, I'm going way back here. But I say that to say this. Like I said, I don't look at none of them as celebrities. I've never in my life cared about the game or I just, you know what I mean? I just more or less got into that now with the whole YouTube thing. You know, I just didn't care. I never looked at the credits and about who Kojima, this one. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. I mean, gaming is a hobby of mine, but it's not my life. Let's be clear. Don't get me wrong. It's probably my preferred hobby. Then I also like remote control cars that take gas. I also like gadgets, I like tech. That's just me. But that's neither here or there. But again, I mean, it's obvious what this guy's saying here and what he's applying to. You maybe to stir up some controversy. I don't know. Because we all know that Titanfall 2 was not received well by the fans, especially of Titanfall 1. It says now it feels more like Call of Duty. Titanfall is not Titanfall anymore. For those of you that may not have played Titanfall 1, you may think Titanfall 2 is the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? But like I said, overall, this game was not received well. More people are not really talking about Titanfall. People are talking about Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Gears of War. Let's be clear on this, okay? So now guess what? Now they done struck some controversy. Now everybody got Titanfall 2 on their lips. You know what I mean? Now the PlayStation fans, oh no, that's right. We're gonna run out by this game because they prefer the PlayStation over the Xbox. Like, come on, man. We know what's going on here. So you had several fans on Twitter, so they're canceling their pre-order. Because this is like, I don't know what this would respawn. They're constantly shitting on the Xbox fan. They're now allowing their game to go to EA Access, okay? They're not. You know what I mean? They're not allowing their game to go to EA Access. Why did you say? Because they don't want the Xbox fans to have an advantage to get the game early over PlayStation. The demographic of the gamers that just spent that bought 10 million copies of this game, okay? Just screw them. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. According to you guys, the Remedy is full of shit. Respawn, they're full of shit. These are the same people that said that Titanfall wouldn't be possible without Microsoft, without the cloud. This is what they said in that article. Now, listen, I'm too lazy to go dumpster diving, but according to them, they went to Sony and say, hey, this is the game we want to make. They want to see the specs of the PS4. You know, this is what they're making. They need, and basically Sony told them to kick rocks. It was Microsoft that embraced you guys with open arms. Now I know Phil and Aaron guys, they're not going to say anything. And again, I'm not even claiming to be Microsoft's spokesperson or anything like that. But like, come on, like enough is enough with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not buying the goddamn. I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? I still wasn't feeling the whole thing with the EA Access, which I paid for, which EA is publishing this game, but you decide to pull this game from EA Access. You got Titanfall, I believe, is in EA Access, and you know what I mean? But you're going to pull Titanfall 2 from there. This is crazy. Like I said, and again, for those you don't think, that maybe someone's overreacting, it's not about this disc here. It's not about him tweeting the picture of this disc. It's over this comment here, okay? When this Xbox fan here, Eric, I'm not even going to try to put out Statler, or whatever the hell. Eric, the vowel, you know what I mean? When he tweeted out the picture of the disc, Eric said to him, I've been thoroughly on the Xbox. And Drew McCoy, you're not talking about the janitor, this is like a producer, of the game. He said to him, green, this is art and that's sexy looking. This was his rebuttal to Eric, okay? So don't say like, Xbox fans or a few or Xbox, whatever you want to call them, or over exaggerating is no, because I read. I'm not like I said. There's several articles about this about we're overreacting and yeah, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's about so. Listen, here this is what I'm going to listen here. It says over the weekend, Titanfall 2 designer Drew McCoy marked a milestone in production. The action game has as evidenced by the disc copy of the game that he tweeted. But Xbox One loyalists, Jesus Christ, are taking issues with the fact that McCoy and developers Respawn who retweeted the celebrated image posted a PlayStation 4 copy of Titanfall 2, although the game is coming to Windows, PC, and Xbox One. Now, am I missing something here? McCoy and Respawn weren't trying to show allegiance to PlayStation consoles. However, look at this shit here. McCoy and Respawn weren't trying to show allegiance to PlayStation consoles. However, instead of there a very logical reason for why McCoy chose to share the Titanfall 2 had gone gold by tweeting a photo of the PS4 disc. He says here, when a studio is ready to print a game and request an early disc ahead of manufacturer's retail copies, the tweet above shows that unlike PlayStation 4 pre-release disc, the Xbox version called the green disc isn't particularly attractive. The colorful branded final PS4 copies, like, come on, man. Come on. Retail makes for the far better tweet. Okay. But a green day is not commonly used term, especially within within the layman. When Respawn, this is a bunch of bullshit. Attempted to clarify the tweet. This is it gets better though. He said when Respawn attempted to clarify the tweet instead the imminent customer, instead enrage more. All right, but so listen. Here's the thing though. Check it out. Check it out. But see, with the bullshit, right? So after they don't have the whole thing here. They don't have all of it here. But anyway, after this guy here, Drew McCoy, tweeted this. And again, for those who are just joining, it's not about the diss again. Okay, it's over this comment here. Okay, when he picture of the diss, for I think some of you guys are just joining now and don't get what I'm saying. He tweeted the picture of this diss. This Xbox fan here said he'd preferably have it on the Xbox One, and Drew McCoy said to him, "Green disses aren't as sexy looking." Okay. Now, regardless of what he's talking about, the early alpha diss. Listen, he was just talking about the game. He wasn't gonna be like, stop it. So we all know that this was some bullshit. But even better, after the whole shit was dying down, Respawn itself, the actual Twitter account itself, tweeted out retweeted the same damn picture. There you go. Look, they retweeted it their damn self. So if you say, it was a mistake, things were dying down, Respawn himself, the official Twitter account, retweeted it, the same picture. And mind you, these people, Respawn, has a multi-million-dollar contract with Microsoft. If they're going to be showing any version of the game, and listen here, it should be the Xbox One version. Okay? You don't see Activision out there showing the Xbox One version of Call of Duty. Yes, we know it's coming to the Xbox One, but do you see where I'm going with this? Okay? Now, I know Phil and them may not say nothing, and again, I'm not claiming to be Phil Spencer's and their mouthpiece or no, I don't. And again, I've always said this again. I don't do this for Phil. I don't do this for Aaron. I do it for me. I enjoy, making. So again, I just want to be clear, this, okay? I'm not claiming to be an industry insider, none of that. Wow, no, I'm not. Now, do I know people within the industry? Yes, okay. Let's be clear, this, okay? It's not that type of party. But again, every version of Call of Duty, this is Call of Duty you've seen, has been the PS4 version. Why? Because Sony has the marketing deal with Call of Duty, for the PlayStation 4, for the PlayStation, okay? Why is it? I don't understand this. You know what I mean? Why is this company, Respawn or whatever the case, are tweeting out Microsoft because their copy of their version of the game? This doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. But again, it wasn't about him tweeting this of you. For those you just joining again, it wasn't about it. It was about the comment that he made. They're saying that the green disc wasn't as sexy. I'm sorry. And for those who say, well, it was just a disc. No, it's about the comment. When this Xbox fan said, hey, give me the Xbox One version, Drew McCoy answer to him was, now you see that he's replying to him, okay? Green discs aren't as sexy looking, okay? So this will start the whole bullshit. So what do I come into play, right? Me. So I said to them, like I said, I don't get involved. But like I said, a simple tweet. Wow, thank you for crapping on Xbox One fans. Actually, I sent it to what we were doing this show, right? So for this one tweet right here, this one myself, I've gotten death threats. I'm getting all types of nasty tweets, all of my videos, and it's crazy as hell. Like this from this right, I say, wow, thank you for crapping on Xbox One fans. The Xbox One fans that made you who you are today, Respawn. It was Xbox fans that went out and bought Titanfall 1 that made that game the success that it was, being bare bones as it was without having a damn multiplayer and all this other shit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, what happened to single player storyboard and all this shit? It was the Xbox fans, that went out and bought that game, New IP, brand new IP that sold over 10 million copies. Huge success, okay? It was the Xbox fans, okay? So yes, you are crapping on the Xbox fans again. Respawn, entertainment that's not allowing Titanfall 2 being EA access. It is you guys, okay? The reason why I got EA access is for the ability for me to get a game 5 days early or whatever the case to try it out, see if I like it. That's why I paid $30 a year. You know what I mean? But you're gonna pull your game from the EA access store because what? You talking about you don't want it's unfair to PlayStation fans? Like, come on. Like, what the hell? It's not like we're playing against each other. You know what I mean? I can see we were on the same server. We were able to compete against each other in multiplayer matches, but that's not even the case. So what is it? You know what I mean? Let's see, to me, in my honest opinion, it's a slap against the face to Xbox fans. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys may not see it the way I say it, but to me, it's been a growing trend this whole generation. I don't know what the hell it is, man. You know, maybe things may turn around when Scorpio, whatever comes out. I don't know. You know what I mean? But this Microsoft has a marketing deal with this for people. You know what I mean? I think they do. You know, so when you advertise in this game, it's supposed to be advertised on Microsoft platforms, not on Sony's. You know what I mean? And what's crazy right now? All the people are talking about right now is Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. What they do that? Now I just spent millions of dollars with your company for this. Oh, this is crazy as hell. First of all, again, no one had the marketing right. Nobody. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Maybe Microsoft went out and did the deal at the last minute, but Sony didn't pick it up because Sony has Call of Duty. Sony has Destiny. They don't need Titanfall 2. You know what I mean? Like I said, this was, in my honest opinion, this was done intentionally to stir up some controversy for this dull-ass game. You know what I mean? For this garbage-ass game that no one's talking for. Like, people got their hands on that beta and said it was dog shit. Like, you got, and again, I'm not even a big Call of Duty fan, but you guys changed Titanfall 2 into Call of Duty. Slowed it down and everything. This ain't the Titanfall, you know, that we were used to playing for Titanfall 1. It's not. I mean, again, I can't take these developers serious anymore, man. They're full of shit and they're liars. Respawn said that Titanfall wouldn't be possible without Microsoft in their Azure. This is what they said. The game that it couldn't be possible. Now you're not using the cloud computer anymore? Where they do that at? You know what I mean? Like I said, these developers are full of shit, man. Like I said, now I'm getting all these death threats. Look at this shit here. Look at this here. The type of stuff I'm having sent to me.
Finally, after almost an entire month of waiting, I finally got my new butterfly knife.
Look, I mean, people sending me pictures, videos with knives.
It's pretty sweet.
Look at this shit. This pony looks dangerous.
I love the look of this one. That's actually
I'm getting all type of subliminal tweets sent to me, man. One guy sent me a pistol, a tweet of a pistol. Like, I'm serious, man. All over because I said thank you to Respawn for you guys crapping on Xbox fans again. No pun intended. Shout out to Crap Gamer. Like, I don't get it, man. Maybe am I bugging? Am I over exaggerating? You know what I mean? And again, people that say that I'm bugging, I'm over exaggerating, thinking I'm talking about the fact that it's over Respawn tweeting out a picture of the PlayStation 4 version of Titanfall. That's not the issue, okay? It's not about them tweeting out a picture of Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. For you, I just got another dumbass comment like that just now. It's not about that. The issue is because of this. When he sent out the tweet, Eric said to him, give it to me on the Xbox One. I preferably have it on the Xbox. And Drew McCoy, the game, said, bring this art as sexy looking. That's why he's saying that, you know, that's why we didn't tweet it out. He didn't say that. No, he didn't say that, oh, we didn't get the Xbox One version of the gaming. We just sent out the tweet. He didn't say that we didn't get the Xbox One version of the gaming yet. That's why we didn't send the tweet out or whatever. You know what I mean? He said that green discs aren't as sexy. Then he went on to this whole explain what a green disc is. But again, my man Eric said to him, you know, no, he said that he would rather have the game on the Xbox One. Now I can see if Eric said, why did you tweet out the picture? Why did you tweet out the PlayStation 4 version of Titanfall 2? Then you know what? Okay, it is what it is. But Eric didn't ask him why did he tweet out that version of the game. All he said to him was he would rather have that game on the Xbox One. And it was jackass that said, bring this art and sexy. Like, come on, man. Like, stop it. Like, you can't, like I said, you can't pull that slick shit over here. We know what you was doing. Now, I don't know if Microsoft or Aaron or all those guys would say anything. I don't know. You know what I mean? At the end, I don't know. You know what I mean? Probably won't. You know, it feels very laid back, dude. But it's just business at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And not saying that, that if they were to say something, that it had to be made public. You know what I mean? Not saying that. This is not for all this council board petty shit to pull stuff. I mean, business is business. But what I don't understand, we're talking about millions of dollars. Why are you advertising the PlayStation 4 version of the game when here I am? Why are you tweeting out pictures of this game and it's not, of the, not of the Xbox One version? That's really the question at hand. I don't get it and I don't understand, man. You say that we're over exaggerating and I'm getting all these dumbass tweets and texts from these weirdos, but nah, like, come on, we know what. Now listen, you want to talk about a fan base and a console war? It was the Sony fans that threatened to kill the developers from Tomb Raider and threatened the actors with rape. Like, come on, man. I don't, just because I said, wow, thanks for crapping on the Xbox One fans. I didn't curse. I didn't, you know what I mean? And I got to deal with this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Why involve me in the tweet? Like, what the hell I got to do with this? All I said was, I just said, I'm quite sure there were 1,000 other tweets on that timeline. But what you did was, you wasn't picked out next gen. Why? Because I'm an Xbox fan. Like, come on, it was 1,001 tweets on that. Explaining this. You just want to single me out. Like, come on, man. Stop it. You know what you was doing. Polygon, you know what you was doing. And I'm not going to put a certain individual on blast at Polygon. You know how you are. You know who you are. I mean, you had words before. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, stop it. There were 1,000 other tweets that were made in response to this tweet here. But you singled me out. For what reason is that? I don't understand, man. Shout out to my man Swift Arton. I didn't even read this one here. He says, if this is an Xbox One green disc, you talking about the picture, whatever the create. Notice it's not in sexy or green. Arthur said at Respawn and Junction, we can all agree on one thing, that Respawn is what they are today because of Microsoft and its fans. And this is all the fans. It's the truth. Now, if you don't agree with that, you're bugging. You know what I mean? The reason why Respawn are what they are today, it's because of Xbox One fans. You know what I mean? It's, like I said again, it's the gamers that made you. You know what I mean? It's the gamers that can break you, man. So, when you get on high up on your horse, and I'm being honest with you, them releasing Titanfall 2 in October is a big, bad mistake. You know what I mean? No one's going to be buying this shit. It's like fifth on someone's list. You got Mafia. First, you got Forza Horizon. People still playing that. Raving up about that. Forza Horizon. Then you got Mafia 3. Then you got Gears 4. You understand what I'm saying? You got Battlefield. Then I guess Titanfall 2. Then after that, you have Call of Duty. But like I said, no one was really checking for Titanfall 2. Let's be honest with you. Why? Because that beta went over horribly. You know what I mean? You guys took what was so great about Titanfall. You know what I mean? Even though like the lack of content and stuff, but you guys took what was great about the game. You know what I mean? The cloud compute. You know what I mean? Different little things. With the Titans and stuff. You took that and made it a stripped down version because let's be honest with you. You talking about not picking sides, whatever. Why? If this is what I don't understand. You talking about I understand it's a multi-plat game, but this whole generation, all right. Let's call it speed. This whole generation, you know what I mean? Xbox fans have been getting the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say this, the whole, listen, let's call it a spade. The resolution gate, right? The resolution gate. 90% of the times that the PlayStation 4 version of these said multiplats did run at a higher resolution than the Xbox One version. Okay, so guess what? You didn't have a problem for playing up to Sony's strengths, of them having a stronger GPU, right? You know what I mean? You didn't have a problem with that, which is cool. I don't think any console should be, how you say, hashtag no parity. Remember that? Remember that whole movement hashtag? So what I don't understand is all the strong suits and features for the Xbox One. They don't take advantage of. You know what I mean? Microsoft has the Azure, the cloud, dedicated servers and all this stuff. But you guys won't use that in for as the multiplayer for Xbox One version of these games. Prime example. I'm not gonna say the name of the developer or the actual name, but I will tell you the game. You guys know I'm a big fan of 2K, right? And normally each year I buy both versions of the game. I buy it for the PlayStation and I buy it for the Xbox, right? So I tweeted a certain. I know I'm lying. Listen, I won't tell a lie. I put it on Twitter. I said, "Wow, man! Like I said, biggest 2K is now with all this money you guys have made. It's a shame that you can't get your servers together. Like every year, the online on 2K basketball is horrible." So I'm friends with not going to say friends, but I'm follow a certain or 2K developer, Take Two Sports developer, whatever, on Twitter. And I asked him behind the scenes. I said, "Listen, bro, I got both copies of this game." I said, "Microsoft gives you guys access to dedicated servers and stuff." No bullshit. His exact words to me was, "It would be unfair to Sony and their fans if they were to use those things," and which I don't understand. I don't think no console be held behind because of its counterpart. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. So if you have a PlayStation or whatever it is, and play up to this, escape, whatever makes the PS4 better or won't even say better, whatever advantages it have, I think developers should take a full advantage of that. And the same thing for the Xbox. You know what I mean? We all know that the Xbox, as far as online and multiplayer, stand head and shoulders above the rest. You know what I mean? Just come on. I won't, like we can all maybe agree on that, whether you're a PlayStation do it or not. You know what I mean? So if Microsoft gives you guys access to dedicated servers in the cloud, why not use it? You know what I mean? This certain developer, exact words to me will be unfair to Sony and their fans if they were to use those things. And that's what I'm talking about. Is not fair. This generation. I mean, you guys don't have a problem playing up to Sony strengths when it's convenient for you and for them. You know what I mean? Because they quote unquote the industry, you know what I mean? Like I said, maybe things may change around. Maybe they change around. Like I said, now the Xbox One S is selling really well, so maybe things may change around now. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I said, this is crazy as hell. This is crazy as hell, man. My man Chicken Biscotti put, I pre-ordered 10 games this fall. Safe to say I have about all the big games coming, exception of Dishonor and Titanfall and COD. He said, "What? You mad?" And I said, "Next gen starting to act weird." What? Oh man, I guess this whole thing went over your head, man. Okay. Listen, he said, "Let me tell you something." All right, static stretch. First of all, static statistic. Okay. First of all, thank you for joining the live stream. Okay. Let's be clear. This. Okay. If you don't know one thing about next gen, I don't like shooters. I'm not big on shooters. Okay. So the fact that it's not exclusive or not doesn't bother me, my man. Like I'm not that petty. I'm not. What bothers me is though, you know what I mean, is the fact that they're not taking advantage of the Xbox strengths. That they dumbed the game they dumbed the game down to put it on the PlayStation 4. That's what bothers me more than anything. I've always said that. You go back and check my earlier BGST podcast. I wasn't mad at the fact that the game was going multi-plat. I was mad at the fact that they wasn't going to, what made Titanfall, as far as the cloud compute and all that stuff you did. That's what I was mad about. You know what I mean? That not even mad, but mad is such a harsh word to use. Okay, so it's not about that. Like I'm not that petty, man. It's not that big of a deal with me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like I said in the day. New York Gaming put there are way too many games on Xbox One right now to care about Titanfall 2. It is what it is. What we got here? I'm sorry, I'm just joining the chat right now. Let me cut my my camera on, man. There also was some new Nintendo NX rumors now. They saying now that the Nintendo NX supposed to be 2.5 teraflops or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me go to the actual thing. There's new rumors. Wasn't going to talk about that, but this is crazy as hell. Maybe I should have for another video. Let me go here. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You guys can see me now. Yeah. Let me go back to the actual said video. You know what I mean? So listen, let me ask you like this. I'm back in the comment section. See, have you gotten Horizon 3? Yes, I do have it. I have it right over there. I played it. I haven't got the chance to really get into it like I wanted to. Like I said, I've been hella busy. But tonight I'm all in. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for I'm having a router that's supposed to be coming from Horizon Fios. I got a lot of latency. My latency is high, but you know what I mean? I have 150 up and 150 down is my speed, what I have for Verizon. But they're supposed to be sending me this quantum router or whatever the hell. It's supposed to be here today. You know what I mean? So that's why I've been dropping a lot of matches and shit online, man, because my latency is kind of high. So I swear next gen looked like a Marine ready for console war. Chicken Biscotti put yeah, I was told the NX is 2. That's what I heard. 2.5 teraflop. I got the article right there. My man back talking with the PC stuff, the console stuff, my man. Hey, dude, hey, my man, Rich. I don't like my man. Hey, first of all, shout out to you, Rich, for joining this show, podcast or whatever. I mean, my little sit down. I don't understand it with you. Why you say the same? Like, I don't know if you're autistic. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. You just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like, it just sounds silly itself. The saying that the Scorpio, I mean, that the GTX 1080 destroys a console. Who cares? Like that's now. If you said the PS4 Pro destroyed the Scorpio, that's something we can talk and debate about. But again, like you're not making any sense. Like that shit sounds crazy, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You just that shit sounds crazy. That's what people be laughing at you and shit and blocking you because you be talking like I don't know. You just be saying that shit to say it or just to spark up conversations, but. Like, we can all talk and have a decent conversation, but you're not even making any sense though. Blood Dragon put what TV you got there, man? This here is the KS 8500. This is a 55-inch. I also bought the KS 9000, which will be here October 12th, I believe. So I'm gonna take this TV here. Maybe I'm gonna use it as a monitor. I don't know what I don't know. The TV in my bedroom is a 65-inch. I have a JS 9000, I think it is. Curved Samsung's last year model. I think it's the 9000. And that's the same also set I have in my living room. I have both JS, I believe they're 9000s, in my living room and in my bedroom. They're 65-inch. I can't put a 65-inch there, but I bought. But I bought. How long ago did I see? 2 weeks. But I bought two. I bought the KS 8500 and I bought the 9000. My daughter had her and her husband, they had a housewarming for their new apartment, their first place, and I let them have the KS 9000. I let him have it, my son-in-law, to play his Xbox on, or whatever. So my wife. My daughter bought him an Xbox for his birthday, and so I gave it to him as a housewarming gift. My daughter's birthday was the other day. And I went there to went to her house, stopped by, I saw their place or whatever, look around, and I was like, oh my God, I like it. The reason why I kept the 8500 because I liked the bezel of it. You know what I mean? I like the whole little curve thing. I just like curves. Oh shit, I just like curves. But I'm gonna get the KS 9000. It's gonna be here the October, so I think 12th. You know what I mean? I believe October 12th. But yeah, games look great on it. You know what I mean? And everything. I was playing Mortal Kombat. Oh my God, it looks sick, man. You know what I mean? It looks sick. I got an update for it. It looks sick. At the end of the day. But anyway, man. Let me know in the comment section. Like, what do you guys think? You think people are over? First, how does my camera look? Does my camera look clear? Does my camera look clear? Let me. Do I look clear, or whatever the case may be? I look clear. That's my high sound. I got a new mic. I got a new mic, new camera. I was gonna buy the Yeti. But I was in Best Buy. I was just in Best Buy. And I remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you my wife bought me. I had a bunch of Best Buy gift cards for Christmas. You know what I mean? And I had like 3 of them with $500. This is like for some change my footage. I was just buying little stuff, you know what I mean? Bought a mic, camera. I was going to buy that anyway because I'm using my PC now. My Mac is just it's too slow. It's going to be partial. This is my old mic here. But they only had one. They had the Yeti there, but it was one left, and it was boxes all beat up and stuff. So I was like, I just give me that. And I got a new camera. So let me how does the camera stuff look? You know what I mean? I got to get used to using my PC. I've been using a Mac for so long, it just feels crazy. Your camera's 720p? Nah, it's a 1080p. Logitech. Maybe it's the stream. Look a little what you call it? You know what I mean? Maybe it's the stream. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Yeah, but it's my new camera. I got. But yeah, but listen, hold up. Let me. You see what he's got here? The Pro destroys everything. Hey, okay, I got an LG the other day for the Xbox One S. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Crackdown 3 was canceled. Somebody just put Crackdown 3 was canceled. Is that true? Z, I need a loan, man. You give me a loan, bro. I'm hurting. Yeah, I'm safe, but let me get a loan. Did what you call get did Crackdown get canceled? Is that what just came through? Just Scorpio the way that you for true 4K HDR, yeah. Yeah, you know, Sony kind of dropped the ball with their VR, saying that you can't even do you're gonna do VR, you gotta unplug it a little bit. You can't do the VR through the headset. Like I don't know what the hell. That's kind of crazy for them to be touting talking about HDR and all this stuff. That you can't do it through what you call it, you know what I mean? My man put Zach Kareem put the only thing that the Pro destroys is the Wii U. Yeah. When it comes to XBL Diamond to the you talking about the Sony, the ZD9 I think is the best. Which listen to a story XBL Dominatrix, the Sony ZD9 whatever you want to call it. It's the part I don't like I said I don't know as far as latency and stuff. I don't know that, but like as far as playing video games, but picture wise, yes, I think it's probably about the best out there, better than the LG. Now I was gonna check it out. I was gonna buy the LG OLED Saturday. When I bought this Saturday, I was gonna buy it Saturday. But the only issue to me that I have with the LG OLEDs, they don't get as bright. I just like my TV's bright. You know what I mean? Also, too, when playing video games, see people look at the ratings thing, and they look at what's for the score that they give us a rating on how it looks and performs. Now, when you're playing things in 4K and HDR, the input, you know, the latency, the input lag is kind of high on the LGs. Not only play shooters, but I like fighters. You know what I mean? It's a little slower. My friend Larry has the LG. I got a few friends that have the LG, the B6, the OLED. You know what I mean? And they said that the input lag is kind of high on it. But and again, I just like my TV to be bright. Also, too, they have a problem with burning a little bit with the OLEDs. You know what I mean? And ghosting. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, but I do like it. But the only reason I didn't buy the Sony because I was going to buy the Sony. Yes, man, I was going to have the biggest and the best. The TV doesn't come smaller than a 65-inch. I can't fit a 65-inch in here. And I'm going to spend because the 65-inch is $6,000. I think it went down to $5,500. If I'm going to spend that type of money, I wanted to play my games on have right here. And I'm not going to put it in the front room. I don't be in the front room. You know what I mean? That much. I want it right here that I'm going to use. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reason why I didn't get it because I was going to buy it. And if it came in a 55-inch, I would have. But I don't know why Sony didn't release that in the 55. But it came in at 55. I'd have been all on. I'd have bought that, no doubt. I just can't fit a 65 in here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like I'm got buyer's remorse a little bit because, you know what I mean. Just to be honest with you, this is the KS 8500. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I just went to my daughter's house. The way that she put on a little stand from Walmart, I was like, oh my God, it looks a little brighter. It is a little brighter than this one here. You know what I mean? It has some slightly better processor, but Samsung, the 8000 series on up are great televisions. And I just like the bezel and the curve of the set. But I'm gonna get the I'm gonna maybe I don't know. I'm gonna I'm gonna put the 9000 here. I'm gonna put probably the 8500 on my desk and use it as a monitor. The thing's like too much. I got one here and one there. It's like too much. Is gaudy as hell, man. I wish my grandmother was into stuff like that. She doesn't give it because I would give it to her. You know what I mean? She doesn't really care. I'd be hell if I give it to my son, but I don't know what the hell I may do with it, man. Like sometimes I just spend money for nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I may. You know what I might do, man. I might do something nice and you know and maybe give one away or something. I may. You know, I just too much, too much. Like I said, I can't put it. Not saying that I can't in the living room, but I have a 65 in there, which I have a shelf. My neighbor is a carpenter. He made me like a little entertainment center for my television. Looks nice as hell. You know what I mean? For it to fit a 65. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. But anyway, before I get the hell out of here, I just want to talk about this a little bit before I go. Let me go back to my yeah, let's see. Yeah, Mortal Kombat looks crazy on this, bro. This Mortal Kombat looks sick on this on upscale to 4K. I wish they give this a patch. You know, I'm gonna give it some HDR, but it looks sick. It looks sick. You know what I mean? You guys probably can't tell from near to there. Oh, what the hell? What the hell happened? Oh, there you go. Yeah, looks sick though. The game looks sick. You guys here, but you can't see. I see the glare. You guys can't really tell, but yeah, it looks bananas, man. It looks bananas, and yeah, you guys can't see. It looks bananas on this television here. This Mortal Kombat. I was with bananas yesterday, but anyway, I wanted to show you guys something. I'm gonna get you guys' opinion on this. While I'm here, let me go here. Let me share my screen with you guys. I'm gonna get you guys' opinion. All right. Okay, here we go. The Nintendo NX to be 3 stronger than the Wii U. Multiple sources confirmed that NVIDIA Pascal Tegra, no 4K upscaling, HDR rumor. Now, which again, I want to say this. I know some of you guys think that I've been very critical of Nintendo and stuff. It's just that, man, I just want Nintendo to get with the times. And I think it's crazy as hell how people make excuses for Nintendo on why they shouldn't. It's okay for them not to be on to be on par, you know what I mean, or better than their competitors, which is crazy as hell, man. Like I saw sometimes when a lot of you guys say stuff like that, you just maybe showing your age. Like I remember I'm coming from the day and age when Nintendo had all the third party support. You know what I mean? They had, the most powerful console, the hardware wise. Shit, the Nintendo 64 was more powerful than the PlayStation. It's just the fact that, they stayed with cartridges and shit, you know what I mean? The GameCube was more powerful than the PS2. The Super Nintendo was more powerful than the Genesis, you know what I mean? It's just with the Wii and the Wii U, Nintendo came out with anemic hardware, you know what I mean? But that wasn't always the case, man, you know what I mean? It wasn't always the case. But it says here that, to be 3 or 4 times more powerful than the Wii U. Now, we also got to remember this is a 9th generation console, whatever the hell it is. It's not Nintendo's 8th. So to me, at a minimum, let's be fair here, the NX should be on par with at least the PlayStation 4 Pro. You understand what I'm saying? It should at least be on par with Scorpio. You know what I mean? The reason why I say that is because when the PlayStation 5 comes out, when the whatever Microsoft successor to the Scorpio comes out, the Nintendo's really going to be fucking stomped out again. You know what I mean? And the people, like I said, people don't understand that. Like, we've seen when Nintendo, we just left a whole generation. Well, the Wii U is the 8th generation console, regardless of what some of you people think. Well, how the Wii U didn't get any third-party support, multi-platform. Now, listen. Now, a lot of you Nintendo guys like to go with the conspiracy. Well, it's developed. No, listen. Nintendo put out a next generation console, like 8th generation console. They couldn't run the 8th generation engines. Couldn't run Unreal Engine 4. couldn't run Frostbite 2. You know what I mean? That's one of the another reason why Nintendo didn't get a lot of third. But anyway, what I'm saying is this: they just left a generation, like I said, with the Wii U that was slightly more powerful than the seventh generation console, which was like I don't know what the hell what they thinking, what they're doing. But just to say that the Wii U is 3 to 4 times more powerful than the Wii U, all right? Is that really even saying something? Is that something really to be excited about? 2 times. Now listen, this is your 9th generation console, and it's only going to be 3 times more powerful than the Wii U. Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy as hell, man. Like that's crazy. But anyway, it says here that September had when I'm going down to the specs. It says what we obviously could answer some of the answer did reveal some interesting new detail. For starter, Direct Feed Gaming revealed the Nintendo NX will be 3 to 4 times more powerful than the Wii U in terms of gigaflops. Also adding the developers won't have to deal with any technical hurdle if they want to port PS4 and Xbox games to the NX, as the console will support Unreal Engine 3. Okay, that's not really saying much. Should the iPhone was supporting Unreal Engine 3? I'm sorry, in Unreal Engine 4. The iPhone was able to do Unreal Engine 3 when the Wii couldn't. So that's not really saying much to me. But anyway, the game will support Unreal Engine 4 and modern game engines. Multiple sources has confirmed to him that the NX will be powered by a NVIDIA Pascal Tegra, which doesn't tell us much other than the fact that NVIDIA is going to be involved. Direct Feed Gaming sounds pretty confident in saying this, so it will be indeed involved in the next. Also, has been saying this for past much. Okay, but someone Direct Feed has also been asked about possible 4K upscaling. Now, again, for them not to even have that, because that's the new craze and fad now, 4K and in HDR, and for them for them not to have that, to me, it's another fucking fail. You know what I mean? No 4K upscaling HDR support in the vein of the Xbox One. According to the inside, it could be technically possible, but he doesn't believe Nintendo will be going for it. Now, again, like no HDR. So that's like, so Nintendo doesn't support HDR, right? That's like, right now that if they do get multiplats, they're going to be getting, because all the big multiplat games and stuff are going to have HDR and all this shit, man. Like, I just understand what Nintendo just can't get with the time. And for saying with 4K and HDR is not a big deal, but listen, like, stop it. 4K TVs are cheap as hell. And like I've always said to you guys before, the only reason why I bought an Xbox One S, because like I said, the 4K Blu-ray player, but because of HDR. And like I said, because of HDR, you know what I mean? That was a big, like for those who have HDR TVs and you see Forza Horizon 3, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Now you look at something like NBA 2K17, like to me that wasn't developed from the ground up to take advantage of HDR. I think that's something that was like kind of patched in. But I don't think, I mean, I like that's like, but to me that's like a no-brainer. And again, this Nintendo is refusing to get with the time, not having HDR. I mean, like I just think I don't know, man. Like I said today, it's not that I'm always trying to be so hard or critical on Nintendo. I just know why they just can't get with the. You want the pop tart? Oh, you want it? Oh, here you go. Okay, thank you. Like I said, I just don't know what it is. Why they just can't just be modern? You know what I mean? Like to me, like I said, for Nintendo to be the grandfather of gaming, they should be leading the industry. You know what I mean? Now here it is, we all being conditioned and groomed with HDR, and Nintendo, like shit. I would like to see Mario HDR, but like I said, just forget Nintendo games, because they do the same 2D shell shaded type graphics. You know what I mean? I would love to see their games get involved and take on a more realistic, as far as art style. But just forget Nintendo in their first party games. Just look at, like, the multiplats, And again, like that's gonna be, just like Digital Foundry. Look, prime example. We all had we go to Digital Foundry, we see the comparisons between the Xbox version and the PlayStation 4 version. Like I said, and again, now you're gonna have the Nintendo NX version, and that's gonna be like, come on, like that's just some more like gimp shit there, man. If the Xbox One S or for Scorpio, they all gonna be upscaling to 4K and doing X1 HDR, and Nintendo the NX is not. Like that's crazy. You know what the main issue with the Nintendo is in their consoles as of late, as the present day? Whether you are an Xbox fan, whether you're a PlayStation fan, doesn't matter. But if you were to buy either other console, whether it be the PlayStation or the Xbox, and you couldn't afford consoles, you will be okay for the entire generation, just owning whether it be the Xbox or the PlayStation. It's not like that for Nintendo's console, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? That's the issue. You know, like if you do get a multiplayer, why does it have to be the gift version of the game? Like that's crazy as hell, man. And it's crazy how like some people try to justify that shit or explain that shit away. Makes no fucking sense to me, man. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Once Nintendo comes out and finally, you know what I mean, reveal what the goddamn console is, man. You know what I mean? But I do hope that it is at least, you know, to me it should be on par with the Pro. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, but it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? More powerful than the Wii U. Like, Jesus, that's a fucking fail. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wish you guys can see. Shout out to Warrior Works Online. I wish you guys can see how good this goddamn game looks, man. This game looks bananas. This game looks sick. This shit looks bananas. Like this shit, like the graphics, like my God, like for real. I can't wait for Injustice of Gods. Come on, look at this shit. Like, ooh, you guys can't tell from there, but I can't wait for Injustice of Gods to come out. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm about to whoop his ass. All right, watch this. I'm about to whoop his ass. I'm gonna shoot this right quick though. Let's go. Oh, my controller about to die. Shit. There you go. That ain't work. I was trying to juggle him. I was trying to juggle him. Yeah. I was trying to juggle him, man. I missed it. I missed my juggle. I missed my juggle. I missed my juggle. Come on, give it to me. I fucked up. But anyway, man, I tried to kill him for y'all. This is your boy Next Gen 720. This shit looks man. I should live stream this, right? But I went to my new router, man. I hope my shit is today. That's why I haven't been online. Man. I haven't been online. But I'm just, yeah. Listen, you guys ask me all the time, what's the best television you can get? Vizio, the P series, they're having some issues. Which Vizio's working out? I just like the set. I like how the HDR stuff looking at. But the Samsung, the 8000 series, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong. 8,000 and up, you know what I mean? And so yeah, like the guys be like you said, you be asking me about all the time about them big ass 70-inch Samsung and all that shit. That'd be super dirt cheap. Like nah, them are low end Samsung televisions, man. Them 6,000 and 7,000. You're gonna buy a Samsung TV, good input lag, HDR content, and all that shit. You gotta get the 8,000 series. They're cheap though. They're fucking cheap. You know what I mean? I don't know what you can get a 55 inch. You can get a 55 inch 8,000 for like $1,100, man. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Like the 49 is like 800. They got a 49 inch in the KS 8,000. That's like $800. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Hold up. Let's go. I tried to juggle him. Damn. There you go. I killed him for y'all. Anyway, man, thank you for rocking out with your boy, man. I'm about to get the hell up out of here. And yeah, man, keep hope alive, man. Great television, KS8500. I like the bezel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Again, else gets a little better than the 8000. You know what I mean? A little brighter. You know what I mean? But the KS9000. I would have got, you know what's crazy? I would have got the 9500 or even just went all out and got the 9800, the KS. But they told me it will be a month before my TV is delivered. Like, you know what I mean? They're actually clearing out stock because they're gonna get ready for the 2017 model. I gotta wait 2 weeks for the fucking KS 9000. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like I said, they're all on sale too. You know, at the end of the day. So I just took, like I said, the 9000 again. Like I said, you know. So like, cause most likely I'm gonna buy another television next year. You know what I mean? I tell you, every year I buy television. You know what I mean? Every year. But you know, I may sell the if I could, or I might give it away. I don't know. This TV here, because I think it's gonna be too much to have it as a monitor. Like, you know what I mean? I was gonna put it on my desk. You know what I mean? Like right now on my desk now, I got a 49-inch 4K Samsung TV. It's crazy as hell. But yeah, anyway, I'm on a 4K TV now on my desk. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm out of here, man. Thank you for rocking out with me. Bang. I got a new camera. Also, too, man, I'm changing my name, man. My name is Next Gen 720, aka the DVD ambassador. My shit's gonna be the DVD ambassador. Also, too, man, you know, I want like I said, I get a lot of slack. Some of you guys see it now, but as you know, I want to really ask some of these guys that make videos about me to cut their cameras on, man. Bang bang.